So my lived experience, I worked in industry for about 12 years. I was successful. I was not only successful financially, I was successful in impacting the environment that I was in. I was young. I was, early 20s, mid 20s. I was like, well, I have nothing to lose. I had to think differently. And I think, to be honest, that is where I began to understand how to start to see things differently, particularly in a change scenario. So I think this was my first training ground. But at the same time, I was also reading differently, right? I was reading things that hadn't been mainstream, things that I hadn't been taught in school. I studied that stuff. So it gave me a different perspective, right? It just gave me a different way of seeing the world. I lived in TB Park for 15 years. The 15 years I lived in Evansville, the location suited us. We really liked the house and the lot that it was on. We tried to look at the lot and the house as a way to not only raise a family, but build community. It's just been a great community. I think both by our investment in the area and what they were doing. So we were able just to meet and share plants to information, help with repairs, and it's just our neighbors have been really helpful. So I think professionally, I vested in the community at large, just through different organizations, just being who we are. We just wanted to help and offer any kind of help, assistance, expertise that we could to improve not only the organization, but how the organization was serving community. I'm just really in a position now to do community engagement from a higher ed perspective, bringing the university's resources to the community to help. So a different knowledge set. One of the areas that I am most interested in is the cultural and creative arts. A lot of times that comes out of the community. So how do we bring these two different ways of knowing together to look at and address some of the complex issues that we are challenged with? This affords me an opportunity, a lot more resources to begin to work with community in different ways.
It's been sitting idle. Same thing. Somebody do.
Charles Sutton, Dr. Charles Sutton, I call him these days because pretty soon he will be Dr. Charles Sutton. He's one of my best friends, a person that is dear to me. What I really admired about Charles was his demeanor, his personality, how calm he was and how attentive that he's always been. That was the one thing that I recognized with Charles and that I admired and respected, was the fact that he listens. And understanding his concept for art and education, that resonated with me. It put me in a place to where I started thinking that, we can take art and use it as a positive tool to sort of educate, to teach. And what I've noticed with my relationship with Charles is that when we do sit down and talk, to use his words, so to speak, it's real talk. He needs to be in Evansville. We need to keep him here. We need to make sure that he has all the tools that he needs to implement the changes that he sees. Great community leaders are hard to find, I can tell you that, all right? I know that Charles has left an indelible impression with most of the people that he's met in this town. There's not a person that I know that he knows that doesn't speak very, very highly of him.
I hope I left a positive impact on the community, both professionally and through the civic engagement that I've been involved in. I hope that there's remnants of positivity. But I kind of leave that to others to kind of be the judge. I feel like we've lended our hands where we could, and I hope that those that were impacted feel that they were positively impacted.